Hello. Is it working now? It should be working. Hello. Anyway, we shall be doing gameplay of HyperDimension Neptunia Rebirth 2. I shall not be talking through this, mostly through this. You'll be enjoying the video. So, yours truly, Break It Down 2 here, and I hope you enjoy.
That's all? You! Take this! Ha! Damn you! Too slow! Prepare yourself! Be gone! How's this? Take this! Gotcha! Yeah! 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 There! Be gone! That's all? Neptune. No way. My sister. All 4 of the CPUs. We don't have a chance. Please stop this! At this rate, game industry is doomed.
Game industry faces a dire crisis. Shops are boarded up, creators are overworked and starving, and death looms over all game industry men. But the CPUs refuse to let this be game over for their world. Game industry had severed its ties to the chaotic, lawless realm long ago. And yet, ever since the advent of ASIC, the R4 Syndicate of International Crime, morality has all but vanished. As much as 80% of all students are rumored to worship a being known as R4. Parents, despite knowing it to be a poor deity to worship, have gone ahead and allowed their children to do so. Even the governing bodies of the world have turned a blind eye to it, rather than crush the crisis in its infancy. Well, basically, game industry was pretty messed up, you guys. Thus, did game industry fall into complete and utter disarray. Those who tire of living in this corrupt world are sent to wander the game industry graveyard, forever lost. Kinda like what IF and Kappa are experiencing right now. Welcome to the game industry graveyard.
We finally made it all the way to the game industry graveyard.
Yep. So it seems.
I don't get why you're so scared.
But look at the weird stuff all over the place.
As its name implies, the game industry graveyard is where those whose time has passed go to rest for eternity. All things you see here were once inhabitants of game industry proper.
Oh, really?
You know, this is why I said it'd be okay if you stayed behind.
No way! I'd never agree to that. I want to help Nep Nep and Gigi, and the other CPUs as well.
And so do I. Hard to believe they've been missing for 3 whole years now. It's so stupid of them to make me worry like this.
All will be made right soon. I am certain they are alive. even if they are seriously injured, as long as you possess the Sherasite I had prepared for you.
Sherasite, the crystallized power of the people's faith. If that's true, then you're right. Okay, let's hurry up and find Our Lady's comp.
Okie dokie.
Jeez, this search is...
Uh-huh.
Hey, come on! You did? Where?
I think it was that.
Nice.
Wait a minute.
There! It's Nep! Ify? Compa?
Gigi is here too. And look, the other CPUs. How awful. Who would restrain them like this?
Nep! Snap out of it, would you? It's no good. She's still out cold. Man, what's up?
Do not attempt to force them free by hand. Compa,
Right. It's somewhere here in my head.
I won't allow it!
Ah!
Who are you?
For someone to be insane enough to travel here? Inconceivable! 3 long years. I've remained idle.
I don't get his problem, but we've got a fight on our hands. I'll handle...
You betcha! Please? Gigi! Compa? I'm so happy you're alive! Ah!
Weak! So pathetically weak!
Hi, F? Here? Well, now I feel stupid. Be careful. This...
Let me help out too. We have to buy some time so... I'm going at full force! NPDL overdrive. I'll use all I have with it.
Have you? Have you? Have you?
Yeah!
Have you? Is it? Really? Is that seriously all the strength you possess?
We're not affecting him at all. Compa, aren't Nep and the others coming too yet?
I don't think they're gonna be waking up anytime soon.
perhaps the Sherasite was not pure enough to awaken the CPUs proper. Only...
You serious? Then...
Again. I'm going to lose again.
This was just a waste of my time!
No! Wait. If I use what's left of the Sherasite's power... Come on!
What? Oh, the light!
It worked?
Was it enough? Huh? Gigi?
What? What happened? Did she...
Unforgivable! You'll never escape! Once my retinal systems come...
the time has come to withdraw.
You heard her, Compa. Let's...
Yeah!
Seems we managed to lose him.
Gigi's...
Even after all that, the only one we could help was Gear. Not to mention...
The Sherasite's power was expended, and it shattered when Gigi had it unleashed. There's no way we can help...
There is no reason to be so hard on yourselves. Saving...
Then what's next?
Return to Planetoon. We shall have Nepgear rest until she has. Besides, I must learn what transpired 3 years ago, even if the memories are painful for her to recall.
Good morning. You're finally awake!
What a relief. You were asleep for so long that we were all getting really worried.
How do you feel?
I think I'm fine now. But, so...
If anyone should apologize, it should be me. It was my command that sent you 5 to that battlefield.
Huh? No! I would never blame you. It all went
It may be sudden, but I must ask you to recount what occurred 3 years ago at the game industry graveyard.
Of course.
That's insane! All of you lost against a single opponent?
That's so hard to believe. How could the CPUs lose? Can I ask a question now? What happened to game industry after we lost that battle? You said it's been 3 years, so...
The situation is bleak, I am afraid. ASIC, under the assumed command of R4, controls much of the world.
Disc burning, disc copying. Even kids now see piracy as normal and have put their faith in it.
In other words, everyone believes in ASIC, so the faith that powers the CPUs has grown very weak. Making just that one small Sharasite crystal took us nearly all 3 years.
Well, with the CPUs absent from their nations, it's no surprise. We failed to save them.
And we have come to learn that ASIC's goal is to, at the rate our world is declining.
But isn't there...
Yes. And that way is you, Nepgear. Along with the other CPU's younger sisters.
Wait, me? And...
Correct. As you know, only the CPUs themselves and the CPU candidates are able to gather shares. If enough shares are recovered, ASIC and those affiliated...
They want me to collect shares and I want to help Neptune. There's no way I can beat such a strong opponent.
Isn't that approach too slow? ASIC might be able to gather shares faster than we can reclaim them.
Good point. And even the people who believed in the CPUs probably know they've lost by now.
In that case, we could request assistance from the mascots that reside in each nation.
Like game mascots?
Born from the ancient goddesses, they oversee the balance and order of our world in a passive manner. That is to say, they preside over the nations to ensure prosperity and remain neutral to all else. But when needed, they will stand by the CPUs and rid the world of evil's influence.
I had no idea they even exist.
Indeed. Not even I. I have been researching where the mascot for Planetoon resides. I will inform you all once I find something of note. This will also serve to rehabilitate Nepgear's com...
Makes sense. I mean, Gear didn't even move much in the past 3 years. Hey, you listening?
Huh?
Very well. Then allow...
What is it?
This is the N-Gear. It is a portable device with a multitude of functions. It should prove invaluable to you.
Ready? Please, Nick. Hurt. Leave it to me. Here I go! I need to calm myself.
Great. Let's...
Goodness, it's hopping away.
It's really turning this into a chore. Oh,
Yikes!
what?
No! Who?
Did they just combine?
Whoa, it's massive. Oh, I know. Here, go ahead and check, you know, hard drive divinity, HDD.
Iffy, you just want to see... Fight. Activate H...
Huh?
I can't do it. Iffy! You're being a big boy that...
Ugh, that wasn't my intention. Jeez, fine. Let's just beat it up the old-fashioned way.
Please be nice. I'll do my best. Yes! Yes!
Well, that includes gameplay of HyperDimension Neptunia Rebirth 2. For right now, hope you enjoyed, and I will see you again soon.